not sure what it is, but the Hollywood Tower Hotel is the best thing on the planet. And I'm not sure why, but honestly, there's something very majestical, very magical about looking at a 199-foot, 11-inch structure. And I'm not sure what it is, just seeing like the entire cupolas, the entire turrets, and just the roads, the Hollywood Tower Hotel that captured my attention. And something about that combination makes the tower come across as very friendly and as very sweet to me. As an artistic individual, I tend to personify objects, meaning that I absolutely gravitate towards objects that have really strong, really compelling, especially mechanical visual traits, and seeing the elevator doors open and close on the drop shafts does it to me. Not sure what it is, but honestly, I absolutely just love personifying the hotel. Maybe it's just like the pink facade, who knows. And another thing is, I realize that when it comes to my verbal articulation, I am not all that graceful, and I kind of have that squeaky, obnoxious autism voice like you're hearing right now. That is what makes it really hard to connect with people in real life, and especially with people outside of the Hollywood Tower Hotel or Disney niche. Unfortunately, I have a hard time faking it, meaning that if somebody wants to say, "Hey, Tony, let's talk about the celebrity, who's the celebrity such and such," or "Hey, Tony, let's talk about the latest fashion trends, the latest movies," I'm like, yeah, and basically, I have basically very little conversational skills when it comes to that in real life. But that's why I absolutely love being online. That's why I absolutely love talking about the Hollywood Tower Hotel. And that is why when it comes to employment, I actively seek out design jobs, graphic jobs, and art employment, and any illustration job that I can come across, just because it's my specialty, it's my wheelhouse, and it's something I can talk about for hours. And it actually is something that makes me feel really good, brings me energy, and brings me so much enthusiasm and joy to talk about. And you know what? I personally find that when it comes to the Hollywood Tower Hotel, just hearing the words, the Hollywood Tower Hotel, is such a soothing talk. It's just like such a soothing way to decompress and to de-stress from a long day. And yes, I'm well aware that there are times, places, and situations where I cannot bring up the Hollywood Tower Hotel, or I must fake it till I make it, meaning that I must mask. Masking is definitely a very exhausting feat, which is why I find comfort and soothing with the Hollywood Tower Hotel. And sometimes, yes, I gotta admit the truth, I do talk to the Hollywood Tower Hotel like a close friend or a confidant. You know how growing up, some of you probably talked with your teddy bear or your stuffed animals or your favorite blankie as you confided and held your teddy bear very close. Honestly, the Hollywood Tower Hotel is like a 199-foot, 11-inch, not 12-inch teddy bear. And if you know, you know, because if the Hollywood Tower Hotel was exactly 200 feet, Florida FAA Federal Aviation Law requires that Disney puts a little red beacon on top of it for airplanes. But that little red thingy would make it Rudolph the Red-Nosed Tower and would take it out of the 1930s atmosphere and vibe. So that is why Disney elected to make the sky a limit, but cut it off at 11 inches, not 12 inches. So to be honest, I just cannot stop. And so to be honest, let's count how many times I say that phrase on repeat, just because of how my speech works. As you may know, I do have a speech disability, and yes, I have a very special kind of autism that makes me repeat the same things over and over and over for hours on end until you see the backside of water in your sleep. Another thing is, I do have a really hard time being able to verbally complete a thought, which makes it really hard to get taken seriously at times. So that is why you might see me in a lot of live chats, in a lot of texting conversations, email exchanges, Discord exchanges, just because whenever I write, I have an easier time taking the words out of my mind and putting them on the paper rather than like trying to verbalize what I'm doing right now. So honestly, that is the life and reality of Tony Tower and why I absolutely love the Hollywood Tower. And wait 1 second, I have an update for you all. I know I've been teasing it, but I am currently working on the video of what happens when the Hollywood Tower hotel malfunctions and how you hypothetically, allegedly evacuate the tower. So if anybody wants to add anything about how they were evacuated, I would love to hear it. Put it in the comments below, and we will see you in that video. See you around, everybody. Bye bye.